What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another CHH Now, a show that I talk about current hip hop, Christian hip hop, current events, and news. Before I get started, man, here's what I need you to do. Go hit the subscribe button. The subscribe button will let you know exactly every time I drop a video, and hit that notification bell. The notification bell will allow you to know every time I drop a video. Usually I drop one every few days because, yeah, I've been working on my site. But I got into some controversy, people, again on Twitter. I haven't been in some controversies early this year when Isaiah Ziff put me in one of his songs. I didn't report on it, but yeah, he put me in one of the songs. I'll talk about that later. But DJ Jeremaya, which is one of the resident DJs from Trackstar. Trackstar is a Christian hip hop platform and radio station out of Atlanta, Georgia. And he asked a simple question. He has these Let's Discuss situations on Twitter. He's a great follow, by the way. You should follow DJ Jeremaya. And for me, DJ of Trackstars, I answer a question, and I want to kind of give my a response on my platform, because I feel like on Twitter it's so little characters to explain yourself that for me, I want to use my own platform in order to respond to these questions. So this is my problem with music review sites or situations in CHH, or Christian hip hop, or as DJ Jeremaya says, hip hop Christian, a Christian who's a hip hop artist. So let's go into it, man. I'm gonna explain why I got into some situation here. So as you can see right here, this says, well, this is a question that DJ Jeremaya put up at I am Jeremiah. Please follow him. He's a great follow. It says, if you are going to submit to music submissions from at Ruslan to at on Beat Music. He didn't put at Lucky Murray either, but he don't know about me yet. But he says, make sure you're ready for the opinion about your music. Don't get mad if they give you homework to do, like mix it better, work on your flow, elementary writing. Just take it and get better. I agree with that 110%. And I want to break that down real quick. But I do have another side that I do have a problem with. And here's what I said. Here's Lucky Murray. You see, I'm Lucky Murray because I haven't trademarked Lucky Murray yet. It's coming real soon. It says, when paying any type of money. Oh, no. That's not my first response. Excuse me. I said, I get that. But sometimes it's the approach you take when giving your opinion about someone's music. If you are not consistent in your opinion, meaning when someone you have relationships with, you don't give an honest feedback, but goes ham on my track, then we have a problem. When paying any type of money, I don't care, which is supposed to be a C instead of a K. The approach is everything. I agree with what you're saying, but it's a little bit more than just taking their advice and getting better. What does getting better mean? It's subjective. Music is subjective. And then On Beat responded literally last night, like a minute after I respond, right? It was crazy. I did a video last night. Felt like it wasn't the best. I was sleepy. It wasn't in love, so I slept on it, and I woke back up because I want to give a proper response. I don't want to speak out of anger because that's not a fruit of the spirit. Anger is not a fruit of the spirit, but patience and love and kindness is one of those. So I want to be patient, love, and kind when I gave my response, because remember, we are all children of God. We're supposed to follow the way when it comes to these platforms. So or B, you see it right here. It says, then do you show the struggles, right? So I tweeted this like one something last night. He tweeted back that same time. This brother is still up. That type of morning is crazy. So let me see this. But then Ruslan tweeted back to me as well, and he said, "Thank you." Let me click on that so y'all can see. He says, "Thank you for the response. I think that's a fair one. I'll be honest in the based on your response. You haven't tuned into one of my review streams or have it in a while. I provide feedback over Zoom, face-to-face. I'm also very specific. And there's a Sunday night follow-up Zoom as well." And I said down below, if I could click on it, I said, Ruslan, I believe your reviews are fair and accurate, and you are truly trying to help the artist. My response was very broad, and my overall statement was to all music review shows in CHH. But for what I've seen when I do watch your Fan Love Fridays, it seems very fair and helpful. And I want to elaborate on that a lot more, to say the least. So here's my thing, guys. Let me go back to. I want to go back to the DJ Jeremaya question, right? I'm gonna go back to this real quick, and I want to break this down real quick. He says, okay, and I'm taking Lucky Murray out of this, right? And I'm speaking as an artist now. It says if you are going to submit to music submission form, Ruslan or on Beat Music, make sure you are ready for their opinion about your music. I want to state that is true. I have never said, and I'm going to say this publicly, that you should not pay people for their time to review your music. I think that whether people do it for free or people charge a fee, whether it's the Rapzilla way where they charge you $50 to submit to their Critique Fridays, or is it Ruslan's where he charged you a Patreon fee to receive the music, I believe that a fee should be paid, right? I think that what you get out of that money that you spend is the most important thing that comes to an artist. So if you are a rapper who wants feedback, but you're looking for more than just feedback, you're looking for more guidance, you're looking for more direction, I believe the Ruslan route is the better way to go, because like he said, he has a lot of different avenues, a lot of different things that he does help the artist with, and for $10 to $15 a month, you cannot beat that. You see what I'm saying? Rapzilla, it's a little bit more vague when it comes to it. My problem is a lot of times with the Critique Fridays, not necessarily with the Fan Love Fridays that Ruslan does. My problem is the Critique Fridays that Rapzilla does. I've said this before, and I say this again. I believe that there is a better way of communicating the reaction. You see what I'm saying? The response, the opinions of the records. So I don't care about the homework, right? DJ Jeremaya said, the mix better, the work on your flow, elementary flow, just take it and get better. But I've seen people whose songs are trash in the mainstream or SoundCloud rappers that bubble up and they hit and they dominate streaming, right? So music is subjective, to say the least. So I want to kind of touch on that. So let's go back to what I have to say. In spite of that, I truly believe that when it comes to the music submissions, a lot of people are looking for a way to shortcut getting into other people's not fan stream. I'm trying to find a word. Other people's audience. That's the word I'm trying to look for. So instead of building your own audience and using it as a truly as a leverage to be like, okay, what these people think about my music, $50 it's not a lot of money. But when you are a struggle muffin rapper, there's a lot of CHH artists out there, struggle muffins. $50 is everything. They may not have paid a bill to pay for that Critique Fridays, and that's the problem that we have in CHH is people don't have budgets. They don't have legitimate budgets. They have marketing budgets. They kind of spend as they get. And when you're laughing about people's names, when you are just joking around with people's songs, you're very biased when it comes to the chat rooms and just laughing it up. It seems high school to me. You see what I'm saying? Give me exact critiques. Let me see that you're fair. Let me see you call a spade. And then I would be like, oh, okay. If you could do that for me, if you're very consistent, if I know that you truly care versus, look, man, I ain't submitting it unless you give me $50. If somebody spent $50, you should give them $150 to $200 value. You should give them double or triple the value that they receive from this one particular service. That's how you have repeat customers that come back and back to back. Right now, that's the playing field. That's the way to play. A lot of people are going to continue to do that way. Am I mad at it? Not apt. No. But at the same time, it's like, unless business models change where you are customer oriented in the customer service field, your service or product will become obsolete if people don't feel genuinely that you care about their music. So that's my problem, man. Is Ruslan gonna text back? I don't know, but it's kind of crazy that I've just recently got into some beef. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below about Ruslan about the music review shows. Have you experienced the music review shows? Let me know what you think about your response in the comment section below, what you received. Let's talk about this down below. Again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator. Please don't forget all three. Lucky Mary back with another CHH Now, and I have a review show as well. They will be linking it down below, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Review Fridays on 44 Radio. Join where I review a lot of the upcoming CHH artists in the scene, or just hip-hop artists in general in the scene. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But until next time, people.